AITA for bringing my boyfriend on a family visit and making my BL uncomfortable, my 24M brother, 27M sister, 37F, and I thought it would be nice if we all organized a little trip to go visit our mom, as it's been a bit since we've all seen her. My sister brought her husband, 38M, and 2 kids, and I brought my boyfriend, 24M. I thought it would be okay, since my mom adores him and vice versa. I even asked my mom if I could bring him, and she was fine with it. However, last night after everyone else went to bed, I was hanging out on the porch shooting the shit with my BL. We were just chatting, but after a while he mentioned how he thought it was inappropriate that I brought my boyfriend along. I asked why he thought that, and he said it made him uncomfortable to have a non-family member at a family visit. I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years, he's not a random fling. I told my BL that I didn't think it was a big deal, and that as long as I wasn't sleeping him on the kitchen table during family dinners there wasn't any reason for him not to be there. BL got pretty pissed at that, and to be honest I feel like I may have gone out of line. He said again that I shouldn't have brought my boyfriend, then got up and went inside. I feel pretty shitty. I know this isn't about him being a non-family member, it's about him being, well, a him. I understand that a lot of people have issues with gay couples. And I don't want to cause issues or have my BL think that I'm forcing my relationship into his face. Also, I feel like that table comment may have been pretty unhinged. I just don't know what to do. For one, I don't want to cause unnecessary strain on my relationship with my BL, but at the same time, I want my boyfriend to be comfortable and I don't want to get him involved in anything or make him feel bad for being here. I think I could have avoided this whole thing by just leaving him at home. So, AITA for bringing my boyfriend along on a family visit, edit, okay, I'm a stupid for not including this, but no, this isn't the first thing he said about me being gay. I've been getting some shit for the table comment, in part because my awful writing skills made it sound like I immediately escalated the situation without any prior conflict/issues. That's not the case. I just want to clear some things up so I don't have to do it in the comments. BL has made several, many, homophobic comments about me/my BF over the past couple years. Some of them were behind my back and later relayed to me by other family members, some of them were directly to me, but the point is this isn't a one-off. I don't want to justify my obviously rude comment, but this is kind of an ongoing thing. No, he isn't speaking for someone else. He himself is upset about my boyfriend being here, and he's the only one as far as I know that's uncomfortable. This post is about him and him alone. I don't know if it was totally clear, because at least one person has seemed to have gotten this mixed up, but that comment was just to him, nobody else was there. Relevant comments: have you ever flat out told him that what he says is homophobic? Not flat out, no. Occasionally, he'll be an a-hole to my poor BF, who hasn't done shit to upset anyone. In that case, I'll tell him to chill the fuck out and leave him alone. If he's being like that to me, however, I basically just tell him to lay off. I've never said anything along the lines of your comment to him, but I know other people have. Is your sister also homophobic? I've been so scared of starting shit that I haven't really talked to her at all about it. That's a good question, though, of whether she's homophobic. Not really, but she also doesn't really defend me when her husband goes after me. However, between her and my brother he would take someone out for me. He would take someone out for me, while she just vaguely chastises her husband every once in a while if he takes it too far. So I guess you could say not directly, but she doesn't go out of her way to stop it. It sounds like your sister is because she's not sticking up for you and it will only get worse. You're right. I do want to marry him, and I definitely don't want that energy. Of course, he wouldn't be invited, but I totally get your point about it getting worse. It's honestly pretty sad that it took me until your comment to even think about my sister potentially being homophobic. The putting on a show thing makes a lot of sense, especially when you make that racism comparison. Why would you even want to have a relationship with this guy? All my attempts at any sort of relationship are for the benefit of my sister. Everyone hates my BL, none more than my brother, so I was trying to give her one last chance to be like, oh, my little brother and my husband get along, how sweet, or whatever the F. Obviously that's not the case, and now I'm pissed at her because I realize that she's been condoning this all along. They defend me, but he keeps doing it and she keeps bringing him. Nobody, including me, really knows what to do anymore, but I'm going to try to figure that out today. If either of my nephews ends up being queer, I'm going to rescue them. Trust me, don't worry about that because I already have. Update, as some of you suggested, everyone together and had a family meeting thing. Basically, I restated the conversation from last night, and asked if anyone else had an issue with my boyfriend being there. Here are some highlights. My mom started dying laughing when she heard the table comment and had to leave the room. But when she came back she was pissed as F at my BL, and even more so at my sister. She and my brother both told off my sister and BIL, saying that he's disgusting, she's disgusting for going along with it, how could you treat someone this way, what did they, me and BF, ever do to you, etc. I didn't even have to make the point that he's technically not family either, because my brother made it for me, love him. Lots of arguing. BL saying he can't help being uncomfortable, my sister defending him, on and on. My mom kicked them out of the house. She said that until they could learn to treat my boyfriend and I right, they will no longer be allowed in her home. Call me petty, but when I got up from the table, I did sort of bend over it like a couple of people have told me to do. It was really subtle, but deliberate, and Christ almighty did my BL get pissed. Anyway, it all went pretty well, I'd say. My sister has been texting my mom, brother, and I and calling us various names and threatening us in all caps, but that can be dealt with. Thanks so much to everyone for their support. I appreciate all of you.